Welcome back, folks. This is Fourth Down Territory, brought to you by Pleeka. I'm your host, Hess. I don't know if I'm the host, but I say the intro.
Yeah, apparently you're the host.
I don't know why. Just sounded organic to say that. I don't know why.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I'm Hess.
I'm Nick.
And we're going to be talking about the NFL Week 4, some stuff that went down, and then making our picks for Week 5.
Yeah. So last week we both went 10-5.
Yep.
One less game because of the bye.
Right.
So now for the season, you're 39-21-2. I'm 37-23-2.
Yeah. Pretty neck and neck there.
Pretty neck and neck. I was pissed off. I was ahead by one game going into Monday night.
Yeah.
I picked the Broncos. They were winning, and then they just fucking blew it.
Yeah, they did. They kind of crapped the bed.
Yeah, and Kansas City did not play that well.
Well, they played well in the fourth quarter.
Sorta. But, I mean, nothing to write home about. I mean, and there was chances there for the Broncos to win, and they just couldn't do it.
For sure.
You know.
I thought Denver was going to pull it out. I mean, like I said, I was in and out of sleep, and we kind of talked about it a little bit yesterday. But, yeah, I was, like, in and out of sleep, and I'd wake up, and I'm like, holy shit. Like, and then I watch a little bit, doze back off. I did see Mahomes throw the little left-handed pass.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, he fucking threw that left-handed.
I had to I turned it off to watch Saul. So I missed an hour in the middle, but I watched the ending, and you know, it was a mild upset, but it was a 2-game swing there because I would have gained on you, but whatever.
You would have.
Always next week.
Well, there's 11 more weeks or something like that. It's 12 more weeks.
I was going to say there's more than 11.
Yeah, 12 weeks. 12 weeks remaining.
So the only undefeated teams are the Rams and Kansas City.
That is it. You think both will be undefeated when they meet in Mexico City?
No.
Is that week 6, 7?
I don't remember.
I think it's the 6 or 7. I could be completely wrong on that. But
I think you're completely wrong on that.
Okay.
The Rams.
I thought it was like November 9th or something like that.
Well, we're in week 4, and that's at least 5 weeks away, so that would be the 9th week.
Okay. Like I said, for whatever reason, the 6th or 7th week sticks out to me, but yeah, who knows? Should have looked it up.
Yeah, I can look it up as we talk. So they played Denver. Then they play San Francisco week 7. They play Green Bay week 8.
So is it week 9 maybe?
Week 9, November 4th, they play New Orleans. Week 10, they play Seattle again.
Holy fucking Jesus.
Monday night, November 19th, week 11. So
I had a 9 in there, right?
Yeah, you were right on it.
Pretty accurate if you ask me.
Yeah, so what stood out for you this week? Anything?
Trying to think back. I thought Josh Rosen looked pretty good for the Cardinals, barring the 6 dropped passes that the Cardinals receivers decided to drop.
He definitely looked better than Bradford.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he made some throws that I was very impressed with. I mean...
Yeah, the touchdown pass, they keep replaying the shit out of that.
The one where it wasn't a touchdown pass?
No, the one wasn't that the one where what's his name broke his leg?
Yeah, the real touchdown pass was when Chad Williams caught the touchdown. Yeah. Which was weird. I mean, that happened in the game too, and then he decides he wants to flip his team off.
Yeah, that was.
I don't know if he was flipping his team off. I think he was flipping maybe Pete Carroll off.
I don't know who he's flipping off. I
know he wanted a new contract, and I know that he didn't want to. Well, I don't know if he didn't want to play, but he was only practicing on Thursdays. From what I read and heard, he didn't want to practice at all, and Pete Carroll talked him into practicing on Thursdays to at least give him one day to practice. But that's all he's practicing because he didn't want to. But see, I kind of have this philosophy where I feel like if you're scared you're going to get hurt,
you're going to get hurt. I don't think
you're going to get hurt.
I don't think you're the only one with that philosophy.
Because it's just like you're focused on it more, you're trying not to injure yourself.
Yeah.
and by trying not to injure yourself, you injure. I mean, not to say that his wasn't a freak accident, because I think it was, but I just thought, I mean,
I think that
I
goes
don't know.
more into your theory.
With it being a freak accident?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I saw the play. He didn't even like it. It looked like a normal play.
Right, exactly.
He comes up. He's got a broken leg. Like, what the fuck happened? So
Yeah, it was pretty
I don't
crazy.
know. Seattle isn't very good.
No, they're not very good.
And
I mean, in my opinion, I think Arizona should have won that game. I know they didn't, and a win's a win for Seattle. But I mean, I watched it from wire to wire, and they didn't drop 6 passes. Arizona wins that game.
Yeah. Too bad they don't have any receivers except for Fitzgerald.
Yeah, and he dropped 2 of those 6.
Well, maybe if they had some receivers, they wouldn't drop passes though.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it happens.
I'm not too impressed with Arizona. I did like the way Rosen looked, but yeah, it's such a bad division. But what I was going to say was
It is.
What I was going to say is that with Earl Thomas is I don't think that I've lost a lot of respect for him in the last couple of years with the whole Dallas thing and then this
Right.
and like Sherman leaves, goes to San Francisco, Chancellor retires, and now he's the only one left in the Legion of Boom. I mean, they still have linebackers and shit, but that was their DBs.
Right.
And he's still good, but like I don't think I'd want him on my team.
I think he's a good player. I don't. I don't. I don't think it would really affect me either way if he played on my team. I mean, the crazy thing is like Dallas offered a second-round pick for him.
They should take.
They turned it down. They want 2 second-round picks. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like, what is he like? He's got to be close to 30 years old. I mean,
yeah, he's 30.
I know he's just like we said, playing good, but 2 second-round picks for a 30-year-old like safety, like fuck you. People get traded for way less who are way better, in my opinion. But
yeah, no, for sure. Yeah,
it's just like quit being greedy, take the fucking second-round pick, and because that's where he wants to play. I mean, he grew up a Dallas Cowboys fan, so it's like that's where he wants to play. He has not been shy about saying that. So it's like fuck if you're not going to pay the guy, well, then give him what he wants.
He's been paid. Let's be real.
I honestly don't know what his contract is. I did not look into it. The way I look at it is I typically side with this on the side of the players, because if the roles were reversed, why? What does that look?
I don't think I agree with that. Every time
Why?
every time someone signs, you're like, oh my god, can you believe how much money they got? Every time.
Yeah, because it's a lot of money. But I'm not. It's not like I'm mad at the player for getting the money. It's unbelievable to me because it's just. I mean, like I don't know if we've talked about it on here,
No.
but like with all the money the quarterbacks are getting, it cripples the fucking team. It cripples the fucking team.
Sometimes
when you're paying your quarterback fucking $25 to $30 million, like it's crippling. Like that's a shit ton of money that you could spread out to probably 4 or 5, maybe 6 different positions to add more depth to your team.
It just depends. I mean, it depends. Like if you're giving Rodgers $25 million, it's not crippling your team because without him, your team's crippled.
No, I know.
But I don't want to get into the whole contract thing with you. But
yeah, for sure, whatever.
My point was with what I just spaced his name, the safety from the Seahawks.
Earl Thomas.
I don't want him on my team. I don't care. That he wants to play for Dallas. I don't care that he wants to get paid. He gave up on the team last year. And then he's flipping him off as he, like it's just I just don't want him. I wouldn't want him on my team. And I mean, everybody wants to get paid. I've never seen someone flip someone off as they're fucking getting carted off. That's just stupid.
Yeah, for sure. I get it. I don't think if he played for the Cardinals or the Colts, I don't think I would really give 2 fucks as long as he performed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I meant more if I was a GM. I wouldn't go get him.
I got you.
Yeah, I didn't mean as a fan. If the Rams sign him, I would root for him. I could be
Okay,
like,
I got you.
I'd be like, okay.
I thought that's what you were talking about. You were talking from a fan's perspective. I didn't realize you were talking
No.
GM's perspective.
Well, yeah. I mean, I said I didn't want him on my team. I don't own a team. I don't have a team. That's what
I
I
got
meant.
you.
That's what I meant.
I got you. Okay, I got you. My bad.
It's all good. I'm surprised because I wouldn't think you would want him, but we can move on. We're just hashing over the same shit, kind of.
Just same old, same old.
What else happened this week? Nothing.
Jared Goff went off.
Oh, Thursday, yeah.
Yeah, he was on my bench in fantasy. That was awesome. I mean, I ended up still winning handily, so it's all good. But it would have really sucked if I would have lost. And
you dropped Fitzpatrick?
Yeah, I dropped him. I dropped him and picked Goff back up.
That was a good move.
Yeah, and I'm starting Goff this week against Seattle.
Over who's your other quarterback? Oh,
over Russell Wilson over the Rams.
Yeah, I think I do it too. Yeah, that makes sense.
It won't let me drop Russell Wilson. So
yeah,
stuck with him unless somebody trades for him.
So what do you think about the Steelers?
I don't know. I mean, I don't understand the whole. Well, we can get into that later, but they just. I don't know if all the shit going on is finally getting to them, or
seems like
if they're just not that good of a team.
I don't think they're that good of a defense.
Yeah, well, I don't think their defense is all that great for sure.
Well, but yeah, and then I mean I think that's part of the.
You had like the Bell drama, the Antonio Brown drama. I mean,
but they always have that kind of.
They do, but that's what I mean. Like, I wonder if it's just finally catching up to them.
I mean, maybe. Oh,
and I don't understand why Bell's reporting week 7. Like, why week 7? He can legitimately not show up until week 10, and so it's like, why would you bend on your stance if you've missed this many games?
Maybe he just.
Why would you
$400,000 a game?
Why? Like, yeah, but why not just come back this week then?
Because he's a moron. I don't know. I don't know why he held out in the first place. He's going to get $15 million to play, but he doesn't want to play because he wants more money.
He doesn't want to get hurt this year because he said that the Steelers are going to use him and abuse him.
Okay,
and then just throw him away.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. It just I'm pretty. I don't know. It's an up and down with them. I mean, they barely beat Tampa.
Is there an up?
Not really. I mean, the only up is that they won in Tampa last Monday night.
Right.
But like, I mean, a win's a win, and but
I mean,
I don't know.
That's their
up. Chicago made Tampa look horrendous. I mean,
yeah.
It's just I don't know. I know you asked the question last week if New England was dead, and I mean, maybe the real question should be is Pittsburgh dead? I mean, because they haven't been going to Super Bowls, but they make the playoffs pretty consistently. So
yeah,
I mean, maybe they're dead.
They don't look very lifeful. You know what I mean?
No, I mean, and they've got Atlanta coming in to Pittsburgh this weekend,
who also doesn't look good.
No, the thing I see with Atlanta is they can't close a fucking game. Yeah. They just can't close a game. They had that game won, and they couldn't close it. Against Cincinnati, they just couldn't close it.
They have some major injuries though in the defense.
Yeah, they do. They have a lot. I mean, that's no coach will tell you that's why they're losing, they shouldn't.
A coach might not, but I can.
Right, for sure.
You know,
but I don't know. It's just like ever since they lost in the Super Bowl after being up 28-3, it's just.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know. I kind of think Dan Quinn might be on the hot seat.
Yeah, I mean they don't. Yeah, maybe. I mean, if they don't pull out, I mean, they've lost to Cincinnati was a close one. Saints close one. Carolina was a close one.
Well, they're all close. Yeah.
Yeah. Close.
They're in every game, but that's the problem. They can't close a goddamn game. They can't finish. They can't just get that last stop, or they can't just pound the rock. I mean, I know they can't pound the rock or kill the clock to where they don't give it back to the other team. It's just because I watched the end. I watched I don't know probably halfway through the third quarter. I watched of that Atlanta Cincinnati game because CBS switched over to that from New England Miami because it was a blowout.
Oh, really?
Thank God. Because I'm just sitting here, I'm like, dude, and that was the only game. Fox didn't have a fucking game, so I'm just like, I'm really being forced to watch New England Miami right now.
That's
And
funny.
then they're up 28-0, and I'm like, oh my God, this is gay. So I'm just like dicking around on my phone, fucking not just really just checking scores.
Yeah.
And they finally switched it over, so I was like, all right, cool. Like this is a good game. Like it's interesting. Like I don't care about either team, but it was a competitive game. So,
Right.
but I don't know. They just can't close out games.
Yeah.
What? Anything stand out to you this weekend?
Well, I was surprised that the only two undefeated teams left are the Rams and the Chiefs. We already discussed that they're not going to be undefeated going into Week 11. There's no way. Like two.
I mean, I
2-10-0.
honestly, I haven't looked at the Rams schedule, but I don't. I wouldn't be shocked if they are. Kansas City, I could see them losing, just because of Kansas City's past.
Yeah,
Like,
everyone brings that up.
First 5 or 6 weeks, they're usually fucking trendsetters, man. They're just out there setting the world on fire, scoring fucking points all over the place. And then for whatever reason, after week 5 or 6, they just kind of...
Do you think it's the same old Kansas City? See, I don't.
I do. Until they prove me otherwise, I do. I think they're the same old Kansas City.
I mean, they don't even have the same quarterback.
It doesn't matter. They have the same fucking head coach.
Yeah, but he's not playing. I mean,
He's still coaching. He's still making the fucking calls. He's still telling them what plays to run.
Yeah, but they're not playing the same either. Like, they're going deep more. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you might be right.
Yeah, I mean, because...
You might be right. I'm just kind of playing devil's advocate.
But yeah, I got you. But see, they did the same thing last year. The season started. Yeah. Alex Smith is throwing the ball down the field.
No, they were running the ball. They remember.
Oh, they were throwing it down the field because everybody's like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah,
Alex Smith is throwing the ball down the field.
Yeah, they might be saying that, but how many yards did Kareem Hunt have last year in the first 5 games? Remember, he tore the league up. They're like, "Who's this guy that they drafted?"
Yeah, I know.
What did he have? He had the most yards all season last week. You should know. He's on your fantasy.
He is.
Yeah, it's the first time he's actually ran the ball in 4 weeks.
I was quite excited about it.
Well, that's what I mean. It doesn't feel the same to me, at least.
I just think that until they prove me otherwise, which I get where you're coming from, saying it is a different team. They did add Sammy Watkins, who is injured, by the way.
Well, there's a surprise.
Yeah, they gave him.
Ask me who I'd rather have on my team: Sammy Watkins or Cooks.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
You don't have to ask that question.
You think New England regrets that trade at all?
I would think so. You think New Orleans regrets that trade? Because New Orleans traded him to New England.
I don't know. They got what's his name? Michael
Kamara and Michael Thomas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, can you have too many receivers? But
it's pretty cool too. Monday Night Football is the Saints, and Breeze needs 200 yards to break the all-time passing yardage
201, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you think he'll get it?
Which, yeah, he'll.
By halftime?
I wouldn't doubt if he doubled it.
It's gonna be one of those games where he throws for 80 yards in the third quarter, and they'll be like, "Oh, what's going wrong?"
They play Washington, so I mean, I don't. It's still. I feel like it's an odd season because there's a lot of teams that I still don't know if I can trust if they're you know what I mean? I don't know if that.
I think it was the same last year in the year before. I think so. I could be wrong, but
I don't know.
It's always like this.
Where you're just wow, there's just,
you're like, oh, are they good? No, they still suck. You know what I mean? And then teams you expect to be good, like I thought the Giants were gonna be good last year. They fucking sucked. I thought the Steelers were gonna be good this year. They fucking suck.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I mean, there's still plenty of time to turn it around. 12 weeks.
Yeah, but this is a quarter of the season. This means something. There's been 4 games.
I got you.
You know, so I think that people are starting to show their colors 4 weeks in.
Yeah, but there's still plenty of time to turn it around.
Yeah, but how do you turn it around if you're not good?
Well, you just hash some shit out and
Yeah, see, I don't.
turn it around.
Yeah, that's not an answer, but okay.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, there's still a lot of season left. So
Tell me who's going to turn it around. Name one team that's going to turn it around.
if I had to say one, my guess would be Pittsburgh.
Okay.
Like, I'm not counting them out yet.
I wouldn't count them out. No.
So I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they turn it around. I mean, that's the one I can think of off the top of my head.
That's a good one.
Who's underperforming? Are you sold on the Bears?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah?
Yeah, remember last week we talked about it, and I kind of like the Bears, and you were like, they suck.
I just didn't. I mean, I don't think their offense was that good, and then they go out and put 48.
Yeah.
Dropped 48 on Tampa.
You said their offense sucked, and then Trubisky threw 6 touchdown passes. That was pretty awesome. But, I mean...
That was pretty dope.
He's never going to do that again, so if you want to say their offense sucks this week, you probably can go for it.
Oh, they don't play. I don't think they play this week.
Well, that's even better.
I think they're on a bye.
It's even better.
I could be wrong, but we'll find out here shortly.
Yeah, I haven't looked at next week's game, so I'm doing all this off the top of my head, so this ought to be
just
great.
Fresh off the dome.
Yeah.
It should be pretty good.
It
should be pretty good.
You want to get into it?
Yeah, we can get into it. So I'm gonna try something different this week.
Oh boy.
Just so I kind of have who you picked. I have my picks. I'm gonna mark who you pick, so that way I'll be able to.
Oh, okay.
So
cool.
you don't have to do any more research or whatever. They'd be like, oh, I'm gonna watch a video, blah blah blah.
Oh, I still will.
All right, so no, I know. So we have tomorrow night. We have the Indianapolis Colts visiting the New England Patriots. I feel like this is a pretty easy game to pick.
Yeah, I think
New England put a whooping on Miami last week, and I feel like they're going to put a whooping on the Colts, even though they are getting their top running back, Robert Turbin. Luck threw it 462 times, or 462.
Wow, that's a lot of fucking passes.
He threw the ball 62 times last week for like 464 yards. T.Y. Hilton has already been ruled out.
At least Luck doesn't have a sore shoulder.
Yeah, right?
Don't they get Edelman? Patriots?
Don't they get what?
Edelman?
Yeah, and they get Edelman back, yeah.
Yeah, I'll take the Patriots.
Yeah, for sure. Tennessee Titans visiting the Buffalo Bills.
So, now the Titans are interesting.
I am buying the Titans. I have bought in on the Titans. Just listen.
Okay.
I seriously have. I bought in on the Titans. Okay, they got the new coach, Mike Vrabel, who.
Okay.
What? No, why are you laughing?
Because you've been bitching about them you've been like against them the last 4 weeks, saying they're overrated.
No, I picked them last week. To beat Philly, and they fucking did.
You picked them right after you said they were overrated.
No, I don't. I might have said this, but if I did say this, I was drunk. Okay.
I mean, I could have Drum slide it in there.
Yeah, he
the
probably
overrated
could.
Tennessee Titans, and then you're like, funny thing is, I'm going to pick them because I picked the Eagles.
I kind of do remember that, but I'm buying in. I'm buying. I think that for whatever reason, they are for real. I do believe that they will make the playoffs this season. I think Mike Vrabel has them playing well.
I think Vrabel's been a really good coach so far. I agree.
Yeah, he has. He has. The only piece that I don't fully believe in is Mariota.
I like Mariota, but
I don't dislike him. I just don't think he's.
I think he's good.
That great of a quarterback. Are you taking Tennessee?
Yeah, I'm taking. I'm not taking fucking Buffalo, even though I wanted to take him against Green Bay. I think Mariota is good. It's just a question of can he stay healthy?
Yeah, this is true. This is true. Excuse me. Third game we have the New York Giants visiting the Carolina Panthers.
Wow, I'll take the Panthers.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Panthers. They are at home.
I don't know the Giants, man.
I thought they were going to be much improved.
Yeah,
but I have no doubt in my mind that Odell is a good player. But fuck, he's
Hopefully.
annoying as shit.
He can be annoying.
All the fucking throwing the fit and whining on the sideline. It's like, dude,
No, he's definitely a receiver.
grow up.
I don't know
like,
what chromosome.
Grow up.
I don't know what chromosome receivers have in them, but God, does it make him bitchy.
Larry Fitzgerald didn't get that chromosome.
No, there's a few that don't have it, but a lot of them do.
Yeah, for sure. That's why they're divas.
Yeah.
Dolphins visiting the Bengals.
That's an interesting game right there.
It is an interesting game. I took Cincinnati. I am kind of buying Cincinnati at this moment.
I am also going to take Cincinnati. I've taken them quite a bit this year, and it only bit me in the ass once, I think. I don't remember. I think
I should have taken them last week, but
I don't remember.
You took them.
Did I?
Yeah, because I took Atlanta.
Oh, that's right. I took them against Carolina, and that bit me.
Yeah, that happens.
But like they didn't have Mixon when they played Carolina, so that was part of the problem. But
And Mixon might not be back. It's still undetermined if he'll be back or not.
I think but I'm still going to take Cincinnati because they're at home.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like that's the thing too. If they win again, I mean, they're just the Steelers are going to have a lot of ground to make up.
Yeah, especially with Baltimore playing as well as they are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next game, or go ahead.
I'm not sure I buy Baltimore, but keep going.
I'm not. I don't know. I don't want to be sold on them, but I'm kind of 60% leaning towards being sold on them, if that makes any sense. This game, I feel like it could potentially be the game of the week. Jacksonville visiting Kansas City. Top defense versus one of the top offenses.
Yeah.
Should be a pretty good game. This was a tough one to pick. You know what I mean? Because everything in my head wants to tell me that defense wins, but I took Kansas City.
Well, the funny thing is Kansas City's defense is what's going to cost them.
I don't think they played half bad on Monday night, at least from what I saw. I mean, they really held Mahomes in check through 3 quarters. And
you mean?
I know they lost.
You mean Case Keenum?
Oh yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah.
Who did I say?
You said Mahomes, who's actually plays on their team, so it'd be hard to keep him in check.
No, but yeah, I mean, I thought they looked pretty good for. I mean, I feel like they did improve. Not that the Broncos have this prolific, over the top offense, but you know.
I wasn't impressed. I didn't think that they did anything special. I don't know what I expected, but they've given up a lot through the whole year.
Oh, for sure.
So it makes me wonder if how much they'll give up to Bortles. But I guess I'll take Kansas City because they're at home. But yeah,
so far
that probably is the game of the week.
Yeah, I would think so. Next game, we have the Falcons visiting the Steelers. I almost said Penguins again.
And as much shit as I talked about Steelers, I'm going to take the Penguins. Yeah, I'll take the Steelers.
Yeah, I as well took Pittsburgh. They're at home, coming off of a bad game, so we'll see. I mean, you obviously want to wash that bad taste out of their mouth, and what better way to do that than win at home against Atlanta, who can't close out games.
But I wonder.
However, I do think Matt Ryan is going to
throw for like 600 yards. Yeah.
Yeah, should he? I'm playing him in fantasy this week.
Oh, you're fucked.
Yeah, I have Goff. Don't worry. We have the Denver Broncos flying across the country to face the New York Jets.
Broncos.
Yeah, I took Denver as well. Green Bay visiting the Detroit Lions. Little NFC North clash. Aaron Rodgers not happy with the offensive output by the Packers last week against the Bills.
Yeah, I heard that. I also heard that.
I don't know how much longer McCarthy's going to last.
I also heard that McCarthy fired back with, he has input in the offense. So
yeah,
it's kind of funny. I'm going to take the Packers. Okay, so I'm going to take the Packers.
Yeah, I took Detroit.
Okay, I could see that.
I don't know why. I just kind of have my little shits and gigs here,
Shits and gigs.
Shits and gigs. Next game, pretty interesting game in my opinion. Baltimore visiting the Browns. AFC North class. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Cleveland technically should have won that game last week against Oakland. It was, you can't blame it on the refs, but they probably should have with that forward progress thing, that they.
Whatever. They still lost.
It was a shootout.
I'm gonna take Baltimore.
I as well took Baltimore. Like I said, I'm kind of leaning towards being sold on Baltimore. I just think for whatever, John Brown has somehow resurrected his career.
Well, he's not hurt. At least
no,
yet.
He's not.
At least yet.
Yeah, we'll see if that lasts.
I mean, he's always been fast and exciting, but
he has. He seems that he likes to talk some shit about Arizona.
I hadn't seen that.
Yeah, he said a few things, and it's just like, why do you need to say that? Like, did they treat you bad? Like, what?
Well, I mean,
you know what I mean?
Maybe he's worried about. Maybe he's wondering why a team with no receivers is letting him go.
Yeah, and kept J.J. Nelson.
Yeah, that kind of makes you wonder.
Guy's horrible.
Maybe he has a point.
Yeah, he might. Moving on, we have the Oakland Raiders visiting the Los Angeles Chargers.
If they were in San Diego, I would sing a song right now, but they're not, so I'll take the LA Chargers.
Yep, I'm going to take the Chargers as well. Rams visiting the Seahawks.
Of Seattle?
They're in Seattle, yeah.
No, I said of Seattle.
Oh, yes, Seattle Seahawks. The Seahawks of Seattle.
I guess I'll take the Rams.
Yeah, I took the Rams as well. I just think that...
everybody's on their fucking bandwagon. It's a little annoying, I got to be honest.
Oh, hey, that's what happens when a team has some success.
No, I know, but it's like I was listening like Colin Cowherd, he had top 10, and then he listed like 1,800 reasons why.
What was that? Didn't sound too good.
No, that didn't sound good at all. Should I call Jerome in here?
I would, just to make sure. And he can cut this out. Where do you want to pick back up? We were in the middle of talking about L.A. and Seattle. I don't remember. You just want to... I don't know.
Oh, I think I started to say Cowherd had...
Yeah, Cowherd, yeah.
I was listening to him, he had top 10 NFL teams or whatever, and he... forget who he had in the top 10, but he had I think he had KC 3, and then I think he had Baltimore 2, which is... But I could be wrong, but he loves Baltimore. But then he has the Rams number 1, he's like, good coach, and he's just naming all this shit. I was like... It's just setting up. I was like, just relax. You know what I mean? I want people to relax.
Yeah. There's a lot of people already crowning them.
Yeah, I know. That scares the shit out of me. But
I mean, that's how analysts are. That's how the media is. You know what I mean?
No. I mean, I get it, and they've been really exciting and fun to watch, and it's been fantastic from my perspective. Just relax. That's all I want. That's all I want.
Yeah, I got it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I took the Rams as well. We have the Arizona Cardinals visiting the San Francisco 49ers.
You don't think this is the game of the week?
No, this is not the game of the week.
I'm going to take the San Francisco 49ers at home.
Yeah, I took the Cardinals.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's all good.
The only reason I took the Cardinals is because they have beat San Francisco 6 times in a row.
Yeah.
So
you think it's
You never know. You never know. Yeah, I do think it'll be 7. Yeah, why not? Fuck it. I haven't picked them. I don't think I have picked them yet. I could be wrong on that. I don't think I have. Oh, yeah, I did. Week one, sorry. Week one.
Who did they play
Week 1, they played the Redskins.
Oh, yeah, you didn't pick them against the Rams.
No, hell no.
Who did they play week 3?
I don't know, but I didn't pick them.
Okay. Oh, yeah, because they lost 33-0, so then you were... Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
And I didn't pick them last week. But yeah, I did take Arizona in that one.
I think they could easily win the game, but I'm going to take the 49ers.
Yeah. You never know.
I mean, I'm taking a team with... Well, obviously, we don't know until they play, but I'm going to take a team with their backup quarterback who... I don't know, but whatever. I don't. The Cardinals haven't impressed me anywhere, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I get it. I just think it's time. For whatever reason, I just think it's time. I think that they looked good enough last week, in my opinion, that I feel that they can beat San Francisco. Because originally, when I first looked at the schedule or this week's games, I said, "No way, I'm picking Arizona. I'm not. There's no way." But they looked good enough.
Yeah, but they were playing Seattle.
Yeah, but still.
Okay.
This was another tough one for me. Minnesota at Philly. I don't really, it's weird. Both teams have kind of looked good, and they both looked bad. So
has Minnesota looked good?
I feel like they looked good the first week against San Francisco.
Okay.
Week 2, I thought week 2 they played pretty well against Green Bay.
They tied.
Yeah. But you know what I mean? But yeah, I don't think they necessarily look terrible against the Rams.
So then, if they lose, would that be 3 in a row they lost, or no? No, that would be be 3 in a row. Be 3 in a row they didn't win.
Right. Something like that.
I'm gonna take the Eagles.
I took Philly at home. Yeah. The only reason I took them, I think that was my deciding factor was that Philly's in Philly.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty big.
And Wentz has had another game under his belt being back, so
yeah, each one helps.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Coming back from that ACL injury.
Yeah.
All right, we got 2 more games. We have the Sunday night game. We have the 2 teams from Dallas. The Cowboys visiting the Houston Texans. This one was a tough one for me.
I'm gonna take Dallas.
I went with Houston, the home team. Maybe
will they be?
Well,
I'm just kidding.
Technically, yeah, I get what you're saying, but technically they are the home team. I did. Maybe they're going to carry over that, momentum from beating the Colts there in that overtime game. That probably should have went to. I guess we could have talked about that, as that kind of was a big talking point with the whole Frank Reich going for it on his own 43 late in overtime. I don't have a problem with the call. I really don't. I don't think this it wouldn't have mattered if they tied, but I feel like he gained his players' trust and
I don't mind it when the coaches go for it.
Yeah, I mean it was on his own 43-yard line.
Vrabel went for it, and he's a hero because they made it.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. You're a hero or you're a goat.
Yeah, totally.
For sure. And then capping it off, we have the Monday night game, Redskins visiting the Saints. Like we said, Breeze needs 201 passing yards to break the all-time passing record. So I picked New Orleans. I think they're going to slaughter them.
At home, I think they'll win. I don't know if they'll slaughter them. I mean, the Saints haven't been that impressive.
No, I mean, they just score a lot of fucking points. And they get Mark Ingram back.
I don't know if that's a good thing. I just keep playing Kamara.
Well, they're going to play him, but the thing with they've already done it, but they like putting Kamara in the slot and and I think that'll just help even more, getting Ingram back. They put him in the backfield.
I mean, I get it. Sometimes I think though that's not as helpful as people think too. You know what I mean?
So we have one pick that differentiates. I was
going to say
2 picks.
The Cardinals and what's the other one?
Packers and Cardinals.
So the rest of the whole week doesn't matter.
Yep. So those are the only 2 games you have to watch this week.
Cool. Be easy.
Yeah. Yeah, it should be a quick and easy week.
Good, because I work at 3 a.m. on Sunday.
Yeah, goddamn, you guys get a truck every 2 days.
No, it's ad tax.
Oh.
Yeah. That's why I work.
Lovely.
So someone's on vacation, so what are you gonna fucking do?
That's booty sauce.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's it in a nutshell. It's 4th down territory in a nutshell. Thanks for watching. You got anything else to say there, Bubba?
Yeah, I would like to thank you for wearing your glasses this episode.
Do you like that?
Is it so you can see the everything clear? Or?
Absolutely. There's no glare. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's weird that there's not a glare.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, it's just a little Halloween prop. I figured you got the boo back in the corner there.
It's better than being dressed up as a girl. That's all I got to say.
This is true. Whitney Ann might make an appearance again this year. You never know.
Yeah,
she said I have heard she might be coming into town. So
it freaks me out that you speak to her like you're not her. So that kind of freaks me out.
It's just showbiz, baby. That's what it is.
There's a pig trying to come in the room right now.
Oh, I was gonna say, did the dick walk in? Little callback joke that nobody's gonna get except me and you.
And Jerome when he edits.
and Jerome when he edits.
Yeah, I'd watch
Absolutely.
He might put something on your face.
A little sploogage. So yeah, well, that's been Fourth Down Territory. Thanks for watching. Comment down below if you want to make picks or if you have anything to say. Pick me apart, pick Nick apart. Yeah, thanks for watching. Subscribe, rate, review. Tell your friends, tell your moms, tell your dads.
Tell your moms.
Yep.
It's words to live by.
Hey, you never know. You never know. My mom watches.
No, she doesn't.
Yes, she does.
Tell her to comment then.
She does.
Okay.
Yeah. Hi, Mom.
Wow. Adios.
Later. It's just showbiz, baby. That's what it is.